Hello! Huge news. I've decided to officially formalize I am an alien. Alright, I'm coming clean. I'm coming out as an alien. That is, specifically, I formalized it into my lore. I felt like it was about time, because I could not make up my mind about, am I a paranormal investigator, spirit detective kind of guy? Or, am I an alien? Gaijin, that's me. I am an eternal Gaijin no matter where I go now. My god. What a fate. And I just really felt like going back to Pokemon Snap. Perfect alien game. I could not make up my mind about the lore. I'm just gonna jump right into it, and I need to turn off this music. I could not make up my mind about it, so I'm just both. I like spirit stuff, you know, ghosts and paranormal stuff, and I like aliens. You could mix the two. Oh yeah, I could... Wait, I'm kind of confused about how this works, actually. Like, if I start now, it's all where I left it. I don't have to go to the load thing here. Nope, never mind. I absolutely have to use this.
Yes.
I guess I did not save it properly last time. Anyway, I remember this. Oh my... no, hold on. I completely forgot the controls, never mind. Yeah, I remember. Here we go. Hello, Roger. Hello, Electrode. Did I really not capture you last time? What the hell? What the hell was that? Also, there are some new redeems. Oh my god. And what about you, Kakuna? Damn. I also felt like I wanted to bring out the blue hair, and maybe that... I said this like I think this might be the third time that I say like, hey, this is my new look. But I have thought about it, about why did I like the blonde and the dark blonde, and it was because it felt different, right? It felt like, oh, this is not me. But then it looked so real that you can't help but think, but this is just like a real guy. And I think my assumption going into like streaming, oh, I missed you, god damn it. I think my assumption about going into like making a model for myself on stream or VTubing, if you can call it that, is like, my assumption was I will be different by being the regular guy. But now that I have been the regular guy, I'm kind of like, you know what? I don't... Oh. Okay, I got you last time. Now that I've been the regular guy, I can see the appeal of being different, right? But I like... There's still a bit of normalcy to me as well. So I like that aspect of it. It was something I liked about the blue hair. Where I was like, this is kind of different. And you can kind of explain it away with lore like that. I'm an alien. How many new can I get? What the hell? All these... I'm really curious with the new game, how different is that? Like, is that really just like... Is it always this short? What is different here from last time I played it? No, there's nothing different here, right? Oh... Am I supposed to, like, do a specific thing? Like, capture that one at the right moment, maybe? Maybe. How do I make them not do that? Interesting. Alright, I can see it. I can see how it is. Alright. I am really curious, though. I'll have one gore pick. Electabuzz dying. There you go. Haunter is pretty cool. I used to always prefer like Gengar, but now I'm like, you know what? A regular ghost, it's pretty good as well. Bring back the classics. Oh, wait, why did he not like that? Not clear? Alright, fine. Pikachu then. I actually don't know how to make progress in this game, I guess. Yeah, sure that.
Yes.
Good enough. Pokemon in the Nintendo 64 era was kind of weird. Because, I mean, they really just thought of anything they could slap Pokemon onto.
Well done.
Well done, thanks. Must be audio. Is it not too loud? Potentially? Okay, it looks fine on my end. I have no clue. Technique.
Wonderful.
It's kind of hard to, like, explain how big of a phenomenon Pokemon was back in the day. Because we're not gonna get that again, right? I mean, I think maybe the last time was Pokemon Go. But even then, it wasn't Pokemon as, like, an, I don't know, franchise. It was more like Pokemon as a... Specifically, Pokemon specifically within that brand. Pokemon Go was big for being Pokemon Go. Alright, good enough.
Welcome back.
I wonder what causes that kind of like, what would you call it, dithering? Pokemon the actual movement? Pokemon? The movement? I don't know, the movement sounds weird. Like a whole, like, organization. I actually, maybe I need to look up how to make progress, because I feel like I'm not, how do I reach the next level? Or am I missing out on something? Like, what are you doing, Pikachu? All I can do is really snap, right? I do want to capture the Kakuna. Ah. Maybe I have. Damn it. It's so hard. It's so difficult. Mm-hmm. What are you up to? Gotcha. Pokemon. The largest franchise in the world. It doesn't really feel like it. But it does make sense, I guess. Oh yeah, you. I need you. I missed everything. Man. Like, if I had to guess before what was the largest franchise in the world, I would have guessed Marvel or DC or something like that. And I think that's probably, I don't know, not, I was gonna Pikachu's fault. Probably not Pikachu's fault, but probably Pokemon's fault. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure in the new game you can, like, throw apples and stuff, right? Can you not do that here? Am I completely misremembering? Like, what could this be? Wait. Something's happening. Is there something I can do to make them evolve? Am I crazy? Like, what if I capture them in a specific order? Alright, I'm gonna have to look into this. I've been thinking about chicken nuggets so much recently. What can I say? I'm very passionate about my interests. Not a Pokemon? I've asked a lot of people this now. What is your favorite chicken nugget dip? And I am kind of... I thought curry was more common. And people don't really vibe with curry. And I think it might just be an availability issue. I think people just don't have curry available. Meanwhile, we don't have honey mustard in Sweden. And Swedes would die for that if they only tried it. I know what Swedes like. Man, this was not a good photo session. It's pretty bad.
Yes.
Yeah. Just lay it on me, Oak. No, he likes it. Never mind. He loves it. Can't get enough.
You were well done.
Alright. You like it? You love it? Interesting. Okay, I thought I did poorly, but apparently I just beat, like, everything. Almost everything, I guess. Welcome back. Okay. I need to look into stuff, like, how do I progress? Actually, best shot, that's my best shot, really? Alright, I can see it. There's something going on. There's something interesting happening. Alright. Wait, what am I doing wrong then? Oh, what if I go back to the beach, actually? I'll save. How about that? I'll go back to the menu, how about that? Okay, no, I have to... There's something I'm missing on that level, then. On that course.
Yes.
Pokemon Island. What a weird generic name. Oh yeah, I can do that. There's like a mystery to this game. All of a sudden, it was more complicated than I thought. Surely I can get a better Kakuna though, and a Magikarp. I need to get Magikarp. What the hell was that? Damn it. Okay, update from Spotify. Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but Spotify have changed their privacy policy, alright? It was very dire. Like, how do I do things differently here? Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't want to spring it on you. God. Oh man. Oh, I could always spam photos. I guess it doesn't matter, right? I forgot about that. Man, I remember when Ozzy Osbourne died, and I was looking at Twitch at the time, and of course every chat was filled with like, "Oh my God, Ozzy Osbourne just passed away." It was kind of interesting seeing like the different reactions between streamers. You know, I had a morbid interest. Because I was pretty sad about him passing away. So I was like, oh, maybe my streamers will also be sad. And we can commiserate in the sadness. I can't say that I've been like a super big Ozzy fan, or at least of his music. Because I feel like his music I only liked a few of his songs, I guess, to be honest. I was never huge, but I did love Ozzy as a personality. And Black Sabbath, I mean, I think I liked Black Sabbath. I could say. And what? They are not doing the thing they did before, though. So that is interesting. But it was interesting seeing that a lot of people had a very strong reaction to, like, people announcing the death of someone in the chat, which is understandable. But it made some people really upset. Like, is that bad? Don't you want to know? If someone came into my chat right now and told me, like, hey, by the way, Obama. And I'm like, oh my god, Obama. What the hell? I wasn't expecting that. I would want to know. I think I would have a lot, I don't know, to say about that, potentially. I don't know, maybe not. Alright, I can only pick one. I don't know if I want to use that one. That one. Sure, why not? Guys, Obama. What the hell? Alright, I am definitely doing something wrong. Maybe I'll go back to the beach after this one. Or is it maybe just a thing of, like, collect enough points, right? Guys, Obama. Oh my god. Obama? Not a summoner. Hello, hello.
Well done.
It would be actually kind of funny if it... I don't know. Someone said that. And then all of a sudden, the stream turns into like a 1-hour memorial for Obama, and Obama hasn't even died, but I respond to that immediately, and I'm like, holy shit. Something happened to Obama. Streamer idea. Oh my god, that is a pretty good streamer idea. You could capitalize on people who haven't even died yet. And you could just act on, like, we're all here to remember Obama. Hello, I'm gonna go to bed. Oh yeah, no problem. Have a good sleep. Let's go back to the beach.
Yes.
Another good streamer idea. Start up a game, having no clue how to play it. Hey guys, we're gonna be playing this, then abandon the game immediately because you're like, I cannot figure this game out. I have no clue what to do. What happened? This was going so well last time. How is that new? This is a beach. Clickbaiting with... Oh yeah, that is true. But we could do that. We could innovate the platform of that. Wouldn't you want a safe environment where you could mourn someone's death but be aware but they're not dead? And you could be like, oh, if it had happened, I would be so sad right now, but instead I can sit here and I can say, oh yeah, I do like this person. I can't think of it. I don't want to say a random person. Who's a person who is not Obama? It's a really difficult question. Knugen? Knugen. The Knug. That would be kind of sad. I guess it would. I'm not a, I don't know, what would you call it? Royalist? Monarchist? I'm very indifferent to the Swedish, like, how would you call it? What would we call it? Royal House? Elton John? Yeah, that is a legit, like, I would be sad about Elton John. But yeah, I would be sad about the king, because, you know, as a Swede, that guy has been there your entire life, and you're like, ah. But I kind of know that guy, you know? As a kid, you were like, oh yeah, the king. He's a guy. Elton John, I guess I don't know if I've ever been huge on Elton John. I know a couple of his songs, of course. But even so, I mean, that's a similar thing. He's just been there, so he would be sad about it. My god. Can you feel the love tonight? That's Elton John, right? I am not gonna... I'm not gonna turn this into another stream where I talk about death. I'm holding it back. It was a pretty good response. What was it? It was just like, I remember that it was good, but I can't actually remember it. Just like, oh, I don't recall, you know. That is a good photo, though. Isn't that good? That's like what the king looked like after the strip club. Actually, it is weird to have a king in 2025. It does feel like kind of like, I don't know, cruel to be a king. Like, it's not even fun. Like, the average person living today has more like luxury than any king who lived in the Middle Ages. Like, as a king, you didn't have clean pipes to, like, wash your hands and go poopy. And your food was, I don't know, I guess your food was good as a king. But even then, food today is, like, probably better. In the Middle Ages, you couldn't be like, I want a Big Mac.
Well done.
Oh my god. Evie, you like it? You like it? He loves it?
Well done.
Wow.
You were well done.
I feel like I'm missing something, though. Like, isn't there something else you can do?
Great. Welcome back.
Welcome back, thank you. Here's a present for you? Okay, okay. Yes? Ah, I knew I was missing something. I knew it. I was thinking there was something missing. What do you think would be the Middle Ages equivalent to a minimum wage job? I don't know. Okay, I made him repeat it. Like, it wouldn't be being a farmer, right? Because being a farmer is a ton of work. Right? We're gonna go to the beach again, actually. That is crazy it took you that long to get the apple. That's insane, actually. I was like, huh? Okay. Huh. That is pretty cool. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, whoops. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, Pikachu. Makes a good photo, though. The Middle Ages equivalent of a minimum wage job. There wasn't really like that kind of economy back then, though, was there? Like, capitalism had not been evolved to that point, so you just had like a life profession. Like, your dad worked with shoes, and maybe he made gloves, so you were like hand shoemaker. And that was just like your, not only your job, but your name. So people knew you as like Hans Schuh. I don't like how he sounds. Oh, sounds like that fish. Oh my god, it's that fish. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? That fish that goes like, oh. The Middle Ages equivalent of a minimum wage job, it might just be being a squire. I don't know, because no one wants to be a squire. What is a job in the Middle Ages that is available but no one wants to actually do? Does anyone want to be a squire? What, actually, weren't squires just like knights in training? They were like too lowly to do the knight stuff. Damn it, maybe a lot of people would love being a squire. I thought I had found it. Let me think back to Warcraft 3. Like, what could that be? That's just being a peon. An orc peon. Work. That's just being a farmer. What would it be? Oh. Does that make a good picture, though, when I hurt the Pokemon? Oh. Oh, look at that. How about that? Interesting. I thought you were going to ask, what is the equivalent of strip club in the Middle Ages? And I think that probably just existed. It was probably, you know, way more than that, if anything. But the equivalent... Oh, maybe I could have helped him out. Damn it. Yeah, I think it's just not transferable as like a what the job would be, because the economy just existed in such a different way. In D&D, could you compare it to D&D though? Like, what is the minimum wage job in D&D? Isn't that just being an adventurer, I guess? I don't know. Chansey. Gotcha. Kangaskhan. Gotcha. Meowth. Probably not good enough. Now that was a really good Meowth picture I took earlier though. I think that's good enough.
Yes.
It's only 2 images, but... We also don't want to... We don't want to waste Dr. Oak's time. Yeah, of course it's better. You can do this in real life, by the way. You can just throw apples at animals and take pictures of them.
Welcome back. Yes.
Did you guys know that horses... they will just die? Oh. Speaking of that. They can't vomit, so if they eat something weird, they will just fall over and die. Might be handy to know, so you don't feed anything weird to a horse. Also, no, I don't want to make this into a death stream again. But if you ever have to put down a horse, alright? If a family comes to you and they're like, we need our horse to be put down, they're going to insist, most likely, like, oh, we want to be there for our horse in the final moments. And you should not allow them to do that, because watching a horse die is not like a beautiful moment. It's not like, oh, we softly fall asleep and we are like so, I don't know, nice, and oh, it's not like a Disney movie. When a horse dies, it just falls over and it cracks its head, because you can't have anything that withstands the weight of a horse, and it's awful. People think it's going to be this beautiful Disney moment, and it's not. So that's my advice if you ever have to put down a horse. Gotcha. Anyway, we're normal people here. What are they doing, though? Like, why are they obsessed with this thing? Can I even interact with this in some way, maybe? Oh, interesting. Look at that. Gotcha, leave no witnesses. Yeah, it's a barbecue one in the poll. Did that happen just now? God, thank you for the information, Rat. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want, right? People should be able to come into the chat and be like, hey, Ozzy Osbourne died, Obama, barbecue won the poll. This is information that I need to know. I was absolutely right. Thank you. This is a beautiful moment that confirms everything. Also, I don't know if I like barbecue that much as I don't know, dip. I feel like barbecue is like something for burgers, maybe? I don't know. Actually, I don't even think I like barbecue sauce on burgers that much. I don't think I like barbecue as a sauce. Mr. Oh my god. I'm just saying give curry a chance if you ever get it. Oh, I need to lead it to them probably. Damn, I see how it is. People need to know. Oh my god, Obama. Magic card? Beautiful. Probably the only good image. I don't know. Maybe this. That's pretty good. Actually, you know what? Maybe not that one. Maybe this. Whoops. This has that electricity.
Wow!
Become monkey. So it shall be. Return to ancient times. My god. How different a man can be. This stream, it's an exclusive feature. Old models can possibly return. Never had curry? What's the flavor profile? I mean, it's curry. It's like, it's a bit of spice, you know? It's not too much spice. I'm just gonna have a bit of water, even though no one redeemed it. Don't tell anyone.
Yes.
I guess you could call it like, I would maybe compare curry sauce to like sweet and sour sauce in a way. Where it's like,
Well done.
yeah, I guess I would compare it to sweet and sour sauce. I think that's the closest comparison. It's kind of sweet, it's kind of sour. It's not really spicy. Like, it would only be spicy with, spicy curry.
Welcome back.
But I think it's good. I think it's good. We're going back? Maybe, yeah.
Yes.
This is way more difficult. Hello 911. He drank water again without what? Our blessing. Chat's blessing. Get him. Get him. It's just a big monkey on this road. I did not think through how weird this is gonna look from a perspective. Good old times. It is kind of weird. It is kind of weird to be like, here's my official model change, and I'd be like, but also, old model time. But you know what? It's a celebration of everything, or something like that. Damn it. Imagine dying because you got hit with an apple. Oh, they fall... Oh, I didn't even realize that. They fall down because of that. That's interesting. Which probably means I should have done this as well. I didn't even know you were there. Pikachu? Oh, there's probably... Oh, I can lead Pikachu to the egg, probably. What's up with the apple throwing? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't even know how Dr. Oak got that into his head. It has to be something to do with Pikachu and that egg. Like, how many apples do I have? These are pretty good apples. These are like... What's that brand I like? I don't even remember. I don't buy apples often enough.
Brace for haste, just follow.
Hello, Brace. Hello, thank you for a follow. I feel like the only fruit I eat nowadays is banana, which kind of suits the model, I guess. Pikachu, help me out. Potentially. Please? No? Alright. I feel like I have to lead them to certain things. Alright. Oh, maybe if I can hit that one guy, maybe that can help out. Oh, look at this. Oh my god. I solved it. I did it. Beautiful. Oh, that's a horrifying sound. It's scary. Beautiful. Stunning. They can't even eat apples, right? The only fruit I eat nowadays is like banana. It's the only good fruit. And people would tell me, oh, you eat, your bananas are gross, the bananas you eat are disgusting. They would all say it. Because I like eating the banana when it's like as fresh as possible, when it's like green. And people told me, no, you have to wait. But you know what I found out? I found out that like the nutrition of the banana changes depending on the maturity. The most healthy a banana can be when it has the least sugar and whatnot is when it's like green and fresh. And people only eat them when they're like aged because that's more sugar content.
Yes.
Sure, it's probably tastier because of that also. But I felt like I was doing something wrong by eating green bananas, like fresh bananas. Like, people say you shouldn't do this. And yet here I am, I was right all along.
Great. Well done.
Well done. Thank you, thank you.
Wonderful.
Hidden... Wait, did it say hidden path? I should probably not have skipped past that one. Interesting. Maybe I'll go back to the beach, though. There's more depth to this game than I remember. Now that I think about it, I think I just realized something, and why I thought this game was like more for babies or whatever. Which is that I think I only played on like my sister's profile in this game, because she had like every level unlocked. And I probably struggled as a kid to figure out like, how do you unlock stuff? And now I'm experiencing the exact same thing again. My god. It's all coming back to me now. Surfboard. Cool. Oh. Okay, they didn't like that. But how do I wake this guy up? Oh. Oh. Alright. I don't think that's it. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to hit these guys. That would maybe make more sense. Yeah, there he is. Speaking of death, it's pretty sad that the voice actor for Meow is dead. And I didn't know this, but he was the voice actor for Dr. Oak, and James, and Meowth, and Gary. All those 4 people were voiced by the same guy. That's insane. I mean, I grew up with a Swedish dub. But even then, you would be exposed to like the English dub in various ways as a kid. You didn't get like the Swedish Pokémon rap album. That didn't exist. And good. Gotcha. I can't even do anything about Lapras in the background, right? Oh my god, that's pretty good. Beautiful. Huge. Oh yeah, I should attack the birds. No. Nope, don't do it. Gotcha. Did it. I'm a genius. Happy Meowth. I want a cat model now as well. I need that. Next step. And now that I'm an alien, I actually need an official alien model. I don't think the fish is good enough for that. The fish was simply the alien doing a miscalculation. Like, oh yeah, planet Earth, that's like a water planet, right? And they walk on 2 feet. And they evolved from water, so being like a fish with legs would make me fit in. Not only with humans, but with like all animals on Earth. And then people saw that and they were like, what the hell is this? It's a fish with 2 legs. Sickening. I like that as a lore. It's a pretty good, I don't know. Pretty good lore. That's a beautiful image of Meow.
Yes.
I'm getting pretty good at this, I have to say. Dr. Oak is not going to appreciate my photography. But I think I'm doing good.
Well done.
Yeah, look at me. Uh-huh.
Well done.
Okay, he can see it. He can see the passion. This is what authenticity
Well done.
actually is. It's just being skilled at something and people go, wow. Somehow it's good. That's authentic. Has anyone... This is... Hold on. I want to see... Okay, never mind. He said nothing. He said something about a secret passage last time. I have to be able to unlock that something. Somehow. Every now and... there was a point where I would get... I don't know. I would feel a bit weird. Whenever someone said, hey, that's pretty good about something I made. Because all I can think... All I could think of at the time was like... Pretty good? That's like... Not good, isn't it? Pretty good. What does that mean? Like, why didn't you just say good? If it was good. And in my eyes, it was like pretty good. That means like, oh, I didn't even know that could happen. Alright. All I could think was like pretty good means it wasn't good enough because they did not say good. Or like very good. And pretty good felt like, oh, it's not good enough to be good. Or like, oh, I was expecting this to be garbage, but you know what? Pretty good. I don't know, now I'm convincing myself again. That maybe there was something to that. Okay, Pikachu, help me out. Egg? Egg? Get over? I don't know. I have no clue. Pretty good. I can't do nothing about you. It's a pretty good argument. I guess. Oh. Not good enough to be a good argument. I see how it is. That would be a pretty good presidential debate. That is what defeats one candidate. Language is weird. Yeah, I think that's the real conclusion here.
Wow.
Drink water. So, Shelby, I will. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Riel. There's also a model change redeem. What is this, man? Okay, I've not figured out the secret passage or whatever. Yeah, I can see. Again. But what if now I make him explode? Oh, wait, hold on. Look at me. It was that easy, huh? This is such a weird cutscene. Oh my god. Yeah, I did kill him, but look at this. Worth it. Ah, man. That's so interesting. Actually, I wonder how Oak will... what Oak will think of this. Yeah, that's the only thing I'm sending in, actually.
Yes.
Alright, what do you think?
You were close.
Yeah, he did not like he did not like it at all.
Wait.
You were close. Too
Come
close.
back.
Machi, you found a split? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Volcano, okay.
Yes.
Here's a complaint I had about fire Pokemon. Oh my god, horse. Here's a complaint I have about fire Pokemon. Why is the environment always just like volcano? Isn't that really boring? Surely we can come up with, like, other environments for fire Pokemon. Wow, that's a beautiful Vulpix. Like, you could just have a fire Pokemon at the beach, maybe. You would think, oh, it's close to water. What about a barbecue, man? You would want a, like, fire Pokemon there, so they could, like, grill hot dogs. I love what you did with this, by the way. Yeah, no, I don't know. It was...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just subscribed with Prime.
Nakas, thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I did a lot of varieties of, like, emotes. And I've been changing them a lot, but I feel like in that process I've also learned a lot. Like, it was very difficult to... Oh my god, he's dead. Oh my god, he evolved. Charmeleon. Now he's dead. That was beautiful. Like, what am I... Oh. Huh. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, this is the best level so far. I don't remember this level at all, to be honest. I don't remember it. I just don't. Oh. Man. Pokemon Snap. I thought of them, yeah. My god, oh, maybe there's a secret here, like throw apples in. Could that be it? I feel like something connected in my brain just now, like that's a secret that I did as a kid or something. Maybe not. I'm just throwing apples into a volcano. That's fine too. Oh. Oh. Oh, I could have made him evolve probably into... Yep. You should do this to your lizards, kids. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that was intense. I didn't really like Charmander that much when I was a kid. I was like, didn't really have any strong feelings. Now I really like Charmander now. I think maybe part of the appeal is the fact that I didn't like him as a kid, but now I'm looking back at him and I'm like, oh my god, it's like a thing from when I was a kid. But it's like, now I have different kind of, like, nostalgia to it. And dragons are cool, I guess. You could call it a dragon, right? Even though it's not like a winged creature. And not dragon-type Pokemon. Kind of messed up. But whatever. Oh my god, look at this. Beautiful. I'm coming out of this and I'm gonna be like a pro photographer. I wanted them fighting, but they were not very good. But surely there can be like a better location for Pokemon. That's kind of good. But this is more classic. You would have that as a poster. You would have this one as a meme.
Yes.
But, well, I can't really think of many locations for fire Pokemon. But how often are you at, like, a volcano? It just feels like an unnatural place for them to be.
Wonderful.
You've been at the beach. You've been to the forest.
Wonderful. Wow.
Fire Pokemon could be
Wow.
at home, I guess. I don't know. There's no place for them. But I did change my mind about fire Pokemon because of one specific thought
Wonderful.
that I had, which was like, you know, I've never really cared about fire Pokemon before that much.
Welcome back.
But then I had one thought, which was like, just like, you know, it would probably feel really good to hold a fire Pokemon in your arms. And just be like, wow, this feels nice. It's so warm.
Yes.
Like, imagine holding a little Charmander. Especially if you're already cold. Actually, I like that as a contrast. I feel like that's what a lot of, like, world building needs. In a weird way. Like, let's say you lived in Scandinavia and you were a Viking. The natural point for you as a world builder might be like, oh, I'm making him into an ice wizard, an ice sorcerer because he lives in a cold area. But wouldn't people living in cold areas like be very knowledgeable about like dealing with heat and warmth? I feel like there's something to like, maybe you would specifically have fire Pokemon within the contrast of an icy area. I think there could be something to that. And the ice Pokemon at volcanoes could just be serving ice cream, I guess. Oh, it's kind of cute. You have to agree. Oh yeah, I only evolved them last time, I forgot. This what if I just don't throw anything at it though? Then what? Oh, nothing. But now I can take pics of you. Hey, look here. Oh, look, come closer. Ah, never mind. I threw it into the volcano. Oh my god, there's so many of them. So ugly. Always hated you. Bye. Glad you're dead. I feel like I recall doing this as a kid. Throwing apples into the volcanoes here. But maybe there was just nothing to that. And I'm just like, in my memory, I'm not realizing that it was actually useless. Alright. I'm not gonna evolve you. How about that? Hope you like it. I feel like maybe we could think back to fire Pokemon and the first associations we have with fire as human beings. Become fish, so it shall be. So it shall be. Oh my god. I didn't think this one through, huh? There we go. Look at me. Here on the road. Again. Ancient model. I'm even showing my feet. Why not? Horsey. God damn, this is a good pick. Long Legos. So true. I can't. Also, hello, Nakas. I know you've been here. I am aware, but Twitch prompted me, like, first time chat message. So I felt prompted to just be like, I have to say something again. This is way too close. This is a bad photo. Oh, actually this one. How about that? Alright, alright. Thinking back to, like, what about this as an idea for fire Pokemon in a natural environment? Think back to cavemen. What were they doing with fire? I mean, it comes back to food, I guess. It's not a good photo, is it? But there could be something to that. Fire Pokemon in caves? How about that?
Well done.
I think there's something to it.
Wonderful.
Fire Pokemon with caveman aesthetics. Scandinavians would be expert at catching fire Pokemon. Kind of how we're all competent at starting fires in fireplaces. Yeah, I think so. Hello, the evil one.
You were close.
I also think about this in terms of like world building with like hell. Like I'm thinking of like a imagine a faction of demons. Let's say this is like a fantasy setting,
Welcome back.
and one setting has like oh, another. Oh my god.
Yes.
Imagine a fantasy setting, and you have a human kingdom, and you have a hellfire kingdom with demons, and they live in hell, and they're surrounded by fire. What would their flag be? Do you think it would be red? I don't think it would be. Like, if they live in hell, you would want something that stands out against that, so they would probably have a blue flag. And maybe it's a blue flag with, like, to be fair, like, with fire on it. But also, they would probably be like, hey, the hottest part of a flame, the hottest kind of flame is blue. So maybe the demons would, like, really, really care about, like, blue as, like, a special thing. And basically, we need that in Pokemon. I don't know, is that my point? We need, like, more blue fire Pokemon. I feel like there would be fire Pokemon. That's a really good idea. Like, I think there might actually be something to, fire Pokemon maybe representing like industrialization and civilization, because fire is pretty, you know, needed to evolve, and as human beings we've been using fire a long time. Like maybe fire should represent like progress and technology in a weird way, not just food, because my brain goes like barbecue. You know what? Maybe I'll get that's actually because barbecue sauce won the poll in the Discord. I will get that tomorrow. That's my promise. I will get chicken nuggets. That's the worst. I am the most... Oh, I just realized that I'm the most boring streamer in the world. Hey guys. Huge announcement. I'm getting chicken nuggets tomorrow. And it's all thanks to you guys. We did it, gang. Barbecue sauce is on me. I'm gonna fucking graduate right now. This is the worst streamer in the world. What is that, man? There's something in there. I don't know, barbecue. Maybe barbecue sauce can win me over. Why am I crying? I have tears in my eyes because of that. It's like a Charmeal. What is that? What? There's like a Pikachu at every level. Get over here, damn it. Oh. Oh my god. That was a good one. I didn't get a good photo, but that was a good Pikachu. Guys, I'm getting barbecue sauce tomorrow. I bet chicken nuggets is an integral part of the stable. I think so. You know, I avoided chicken nuggets for a long time. And I don't know why. I guess I just didn't like them. I guess that was it. But I've been won over, and that maybe I can thank a VTuber. A VTuber era for that. Now it just feels right. Actually, he seems like he would like more than one. Also, I am officially an alien now, and I realize maybe Haniwa doesn't make sense, but it never did. It's just something I like, and that's fine. Or maybe there is. There's a connection that can be made here, I feel like.
Yes.
Ancient aliens brought Haniwa here
You were close.
from a different planet. What's the Pokemon evolution of a VTuber?
Wonderful.
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if we even know yet. I feel like we're too underdeveloped as a civilization to know what the evolution of a VTuber is. You know, there was probably an era in Pokemon where people did not know what Pikachu evolved into. And then Raichu was like a huge revelation. But
You were close.
we're not there yet. I'm keeping that one, obviously. It might just be like a hologram or something like that. We're going back.
Yes.
How do I solve this, though? Oh. What happens if I knock them all out? I did it. Nothing happened. Never. Oh, there's a. Oh, never mind. Oh, they're killing. They try to kill me. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Guys, nature is beautiful. Now I just need to figure out the Bulbasaur. I feel like the evolution of a VTuber is different, right? Because VTuber is kind of like its own thing. But there definitely is a stage of like the development of a VTuber. Or maybe this is actually what you meant, and I was wrong. The development cycle of a VTuber, not what a VTuber evolves into. In which case you would have indie, you start with. Indie or regular streamer. They evolve into Hololive, and Hololive evolves into indie, but bigger indie. You can have some cross things here. Neji Sanji, right? How do I make you evolve? Something to you. But I don't know what. Indie VTuber evolves into Hololiver, evolves into bigger indie VTuber. There has to be something more to that. Ah yes, I wanted to say something that's unrelated to the stream, but related to. I laughed a lot at the Swedish. Okay, that's good. That's good. I actually had. So for people who don't know, I made that video, and this was kind of dumb of me. I made a new channel that was me for uploading YouTube videos in Swedish, and I think after that I realized like that was a dumb move. Like, when am I ever going to make like more videos in Swedish? So I should just like upload that to my second channel. But then, that one video on that Swedish channel got like 100,000 views. People in the comments, every now and then I would see people in the comments be like, is this Matthias? Wait, hold on, I feel like I recognize this voice from somewhere. And I was like, oh my god. And that was such a huge missed opportunity. I could have just had that on my second channel, my quote-unquote VTuber gamer channel. Look at you go. So now I put it there, and it's way too late. It's not gonna happen now. Here we go. Look at them. Oh, it's just hard to pick them now. Guess that. That's pretty good. Alright, alright. As a whole, though, it's a bit of a flop. But good enough.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and a lot of people actually had a lot of complaints about my Swedish Germa VTuber video. Or VTuber. Swedish Germa dub video. And it was from Swedish people. Because I translated eyeball in Swedish into eyeball, which is not the proper Swedish term for an eyeball. Like, we would say eye globe, which is like but the thing is, I realized that, and I was like, no, it doesn't sound right. That is not what Swedish Germa would say. And I feel like I had to do it wrong. What the hell? Oh, Pester Ball. Okay, I see. I didn't recall this. I feel like the Swedish Germa that I knew, that I did,
Yes.
he would not do it he would not use a medicinal term for eyeball. It sounds too like he's not a doctor. That's not what they would say. I am convinced Swedish Germa would use the direct translation, which is wrong, but he would do it because, one, it sounds funnier, And second, it just fits the flow better. Alright? Sometimes we just don't know. We just don't get it. This is a really specific complaint because I'm sure I think there's only one guy watching right now who's Swedish. But he gets it. Have I really not submitted Butterfree this entire time? Whoa! Oh, there we go. How about that? What if I do this? Oh, he did not like that. Contextual translation at its best? Yeah. I don't know, I feel like... This is something that bothers me actually a lot with, when people translate songs from Japanese to English, I think that sometimes they do the wrong thing by not directly translating it in a weird way. Like, a lot of people translate songs from Japanese to English. Oh my god, Cypher! And they try to make it sound organic, but there's also a point where it can sound too organic, and it works in English, but now it doesn't really work with the melody anymore, because they were, like, too concerned about making it, like, be a good translation. And then at other times, they do, like, work it with it to, like, fit the melody, but now it just sounds like any other pop song, and it loses, like, I don't know, what's interesting about it. Like, there's a really interesting song that I like a lot by the band Kirinji. Roger, Fish, So True. There's a really good song by the band Kirinji called Aliens. Someone translated that, and now I was listening to that song and being like, wow, this is like a beautiful song. I don't know, this is too specific to complain about, because I'm not going to show that video up there right now. But they just made it a generic pop song. It fit too well. Pikachu. Sure, why not? Look at you. I have not submitted a single Butterfree, apparently. So I have to remember to do that. Here's a dead meow. This is a tough one. But I think I had another one. Nope, never mind. This is what I'm thinking of. I like this one. Oh wait, not that one. This. Anyway, translation is weird. I remember reading like a lot of manga that was extremely Japanese. Sayonara Setsubo Sensei. And it is like full of so many references to Japanese pop culture and politics and stuff like that, that they had to add like notes for every single page of a manga to be like, this guy is a celebrity, this guy is a politician, this is a reference to this is a reference to that. But that is kind of good in a weird way. You're kind of learning something. Trying to make that sound natural would have actually kind of ruined the charm, I think. Like, I've seen that before, where they translate a Japanese celebrity into, like, an American celebrity, and just does not feel right.
Wonderful.
I can't put too many complaints on the translators, though. It's tough. It's only gonna get tougher.
Wonderful.
Not only because of, like, all the people trying to, like, cheat translation with, like, AI and stuff, but I think just as a whole.
You were close.
I don't know, I don't know enough about translation to really comment on the business of it all.
Welcome back.
But I think people are a lot more vocal about translation than they've ever been before, right? Like, there was a huge... I remember this now. There was a huge debate about a specific book that had been translated from Chinese to Swedish. And there were like 3 different authors, or not translators, of this one book that came out in a period of like 1 to 2 years, because these translators hated each other. And they were just like, no, this translation sucks. And it was such a big controversy that it ended up in the news. That these 3 translators all got the rights to translate this book. And they all wrote like huge pages about like why the other translations are bad. So even translators have it tough, not only from fans, but from other translators. Nothing is ever gonna be good enough. What if there's something to this? I lure Pikachu here. Damn it, I messed up, probably. But then this. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. And then this. I don't know. There's something I'm lacking. Alright, alright. It is an interesting game, though, just in terms of, like, forcing you to go back, but with new things. It definitely delays, like, or, I don't know, makes the game feel longer. Because you're essentially just playing the same levels again. But maybe that's cool. Is there something to this? Pokemon Snap is... you're right. I'm late. No. Hello, Peculiar. Hello, Oomphy. You missed a lot. I'm a fish now. I'm playing Pokemon. Aw, man. Life can be so strange. And I'm gonna have chicken nuggets tomorrow. And Obama is not dead. Am I gonna get the same cutscene again? Okay, apparently I am. What a life. Life is insane. Wow, Matthias, you wanna give us a heart attack? Ah. This is weird. Why did he react that way? I mean, I guess you could... Maybe his reaction was just like... Whoops, someone repaired this, like, fraction in a cave. And he immediately ruined it again.
Yes.
And he realized, I have learned nothing. Oh well, I'll head inside.
Well done. Great.
Alright. No, keep it. What are some other celebrities who are not dead?
Come back.
Yes.
I was gonna, all I could think of was like video game characters. Trump, yeah. How about the worst? Oh my, that's actually a good one. Paul McCartney. We were talking about Elton John earlier, but Paul McCartney would actually be like devastating. That would be a devastating death. And I'm not even British. Alright? I'm just a freak. Oh my god. Beautiful. I love Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is probably like the worst starter in Gen 1. But you're very cute. I actually only learned this like recently. That like, for one, Charmander is apparently the best one. Even though you might think from the beginning of the first game, like, oh, Charmander sucks because you're facing up against a rock gym. But turns out it's pretty good. What's your favorite Pokemon? Right now, I'd probably say Meowth. My grandma cried when Freddie Mercury died. Yeah, I can imagine that for sure. I would have cried too. If I had been there. I would have said no. But it would have been really emotional. I can't even convey the no I would have given right now. Actually, one celebrity death that hit me really hard was Trevor Moore. Meowth the original or the sussy version? What is the sussy version? I like all Meowths. I feel like I used to say only the original Meowth was like my favorite, but now all of them have pretty much grown on me. Like the Alolan and the Galar versions and whatnot. Oh my god, holy shit, Porygon! I was not expecting that. What the hell? It's always changing, right? Your favorite Pokemon. But right now, I would say Meowth. But Trevor Moore was a big one for me for sure. He's... Oh, look at this. Alola Meowth? I like Alola Meowth. That's a cool one. Alola Meowth is cool. Well, that was terrible. Okay, never mind. I can see why they shut that off. What? I'm the type of person that can't choose a favorite for anything. Yeah, I can understand that. There's definitely a lot of things that I feel that way with. Into the hole. That was like a weird death trap. That was probably the guy who repaired the cave before. And he was like, I'm gonna set up a button. I'm gonna teach this guy a lesson. Look at how fun it is now, huh? Just ruining stuff for other people. Trevor Moore dying was devastating. Probably one of the most impactful. Yeah. Yeah, it was so sad. And like, he had been releasing all these videos on comedy. He was doing a new show on Comedy Central. And he was doing like a whole like D&D role-playing thing with the old Whitest Kids crew, and like, I don't know, and I felt like his comedy specials were like, I wouldn't say they hit like hard necessarily for me. I thought they were funny, very good. But I would hear those and be like, you know, I think Trevor Moore is going to make one day, like he's going to make a huge special. And he's going to be put on the map as like a huge comedian. Like, I felt like this was all leading up to him developing as, like, a stand-up. Because he hadn't really been a stand-up before, right? He had just been, like, a skit comedian. And this was his entry into stand-up. And then he died. And it was like, what the fuck? Life is unfair. As one of his songs go, actually. So, yeah, it was devastating. So sad. I like that one. Yeah. But I will say, I think Trevor Moore actually, like, influenced a lot of my comedy. Like, I used to watch Whitest Kids so much. Like, I feel like I had a year where I, like, watched nothing but Whitest Kids on repeat. And then I went 1 year without it, and then I came back again and did the exact same thing again. Like, Whitest Kids, you know, has been a huge influence on me. It feels so weird to say the name of the comedy troupe, and even they have recognized that. Like, man, we have a weird name. But man, they were so good. Look at that cute Bulbasaur. Anyway, fun top. Stream. Oh my god, you. Someone said recently that's her favorite Pokemon. What's your name? Grimer. And I was like, really? Grimer? And they were like, yeah, Grimer's always been my favorite. Like, what? Even as a kid? That's surprising. Yeah, it really felt like it was all, like, potentially something even bigger. Like, maybe it could have led to a new show. And they would have developed in all their old concepts and whatnot. But, now I think it's over. Like, there's no way to come back from the death of Trevor Moore. So sad. Like, one of my videos was actually inspired in a way by one of her sketches. It was, how to become an astronaut. And it was because I was watching one of her sketches on repeat. It was, about a guy who goes down a volcano and he meets Satan. And Satan is like, you have to like, what was it? You have to find the biggest diamond in the world and give it to me, or your family will die, or something like that. And then he has to do that. No, wait, I completely misremembered it now. It was a sketch about a guy climbing Mount Everest. And he had a very demeaning photo taken of him on top of Mount Everest. And then, because of that, he had to go down a volcano and find a crystal and bring it back to him. And and then he took it back to Mount Everest, and then it was stolen by an eagle. And I was like, this is a genius comedy skit, because it's like 3 different comedy skits developed into one, and it's so strange and nonsensical, and somehow it's like you're watching 3 different things, but it all comes together as one thing. And somehow that inspired my video, How to Become an Astronaut, where I was like, I want to do something like that, where I'm essentially writing like 3 different comedy skits, and that somehow develops into a story. And I actually don't like that video that much now. I rewatched that a while back, and I was like, oh boy, I don't know if I hit it with this one. But I do want to revisit that concept one day and be like, I want to do this again, but better. Which is like 3 different comedy skits in one, but also a consistent story. Yeah, I mean, it's good to hear. Okay, but it is good to hear that people like that. I rewatched it a while back, and I was like, oh man, I don't know if this is funny. It's kind of weird. I try not to watch my videos too often, because I never know how I'm going to react to it. Where I'm like, this is embarrassing. Where I'm like, this is better than I remember. What the fuck was that? What? Huh? I don't remember that. What the hell? Oh, it didn't work. Damn it, I'm gonna have to go in and... Damn it. How do I don't know how to, like, undo someone's, redeems. Or to give them back their points. But I thought but it's just Joshi saying wow. That is not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be a different sound effect. I thought I had fixed it, finally. No, it's Yoshi saying wow. Well, there you go. Sorry, I'm just taking a break so I can disable that. There we go. Sorry about that. Maybe I can figure out... Alright, it fills you with glee no matter... Okay, good, good. Damn it, I thought... Oh, now I'm fixing it. But yeah, okay, that's good. Actually, a lot of my old videos have been blowing up lately on YouTube, which has been weird, because now I'm seeing videos that are like 8 years old. And we're getting like 500 views, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, one of the videos is like, Mario is a weird character design. And I did end up rewatching it because of that, because I was kind of curious. And I was like, what the hell? You need to have a redeems panel open, mod view, then select the ones. Oh, okay, hold on, maybe I can do that. Redeems... Is there a thing here? Oh, hold on. Never mind, I have no clue. I thought I'd found it. Redeems panel. Interesting. Redeems panel. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna look at that after stream. Drink water. I can do that. Does that give you money? No. It gives me water. You have spent money. mod view. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, I see. So it's like... I had to click a thing to confirm that I would like to moderate my own channel. I guess I had been unaware of that. I'd not been doing that. That explains so much. Oh my god, I'm seeing so many things. Because before I've been like, oh my god, I don't know how to ban people. And it's gonna be a big problem if someone comes in and they're unruly and I have to pretend to be like, don't do anything bad. Or, you know, something could happen. See, we're never apparently so. I had to accept that just now. Refunded. There we go. I did it. I'm a mod.
Yes.
I didn't even know I had a mod. I didn't know how to... I was just like confused about that. Like, how do I ban people? This is gonna be a problem.
You were close.
Yeah. I do think it is kind of, I don't know. I have to like, the panel for like searching or like setting up your Twitch channel is really confusing. You have to like search for things because it's so much to go through. There's like so many options and things, and none of them explain what they actually do. Anyway, we can go back. We can do this one again. I don't think I was wondering, like, isn't this like a really short game? Am I gonna finish this in one stream? Maybe.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Anyway, do you guys have a favorite Pokemon right now? Or do you feel like that is often changing? Or is it like consistently one Pokemon? Because there definitely are ones that I can... Oh my god, monkey. There definitely are ones where I'm like, I consistently like, but I don't know if I have a consistent favorite necessarily. Wait, that's Ditto. What the hell? There's something wrong with you. Oh my god. You tricked me. How did I not notice? Whoops, sorry. Alright, I have to admit something. I've been drinking a carbonated drink, and some of that came out. How long ago have you first played this? When did this game come out? Around then. I have briefly tried it on the Switch thing. The Switch store thing. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. There we go. You're happy now. 1999, 1800s. Alright. Yeah, it's been a while. Oh, am I supposed to throw you into the water or something like that? Banette, Durantis, Litigant, Guffitel. Oh, look at this. Something's happening. Oh, look at you. Again? Oh yeah, I missed out on that Mewtwo thing again. Interesting. So yeah, I was probably like 9 or 10. No wait, I was 8. Would have been something like that. I don't know. Maybe I play it later. What the hell do I do about you? Oh, she doesn't care. I didn't know it would transform. I thought he threw him into water just to be an asshole. No, I had a feeling it would happen. What the hell? This is scary. Oh, it's a concert. Unlocked a little concert. That's cool. I knew it was Jigglypuff, but I was also like, this is scary. This is kind of horrifying. Alright. I'm trying to think about my current favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I feel like consistently it has been, you think it's Bulbasaur, huh? I'm gonna submit this and see what he says. Hello, go go gabba go go gamma. Love how all the Jigglypuff are just floating about. Yeah, it probably must feel really nice to be a Jigglypuff. We have better photos. There are how should I put this? I keep saying that. There are Pokemon where I feel like you can tell someone is a gooner for picking that Pokemon right. There are also Pokemon where I'm like, I would feel more weird about them picking that Pokemon. Where it's like, if someone said my favorite Pokemon is Chansey, I would be like, what? Chansey? Like the egg Pokemon? What's happening here? How did that happen? What's going on? Are you okay? Why is it Chansey?
Wonderful.
I would like to study your brain.
Wonderful. Wow.
Maybe it's just like it's a thing of like this is easy to determine. It's easier to determine if someone is a gooner. Yeah. Well, but it's weird. I don't know how to react to the information if someone said Chansey is their favorite.
Welcome back.
Understand the reputation Gardevoir has. Yeah, I think she's cool. I think a lot of Pokemon are just cool. I actually really like the design philosophy of Pokemon. And it's something that I see with like Pokemon copies that I feel like they miss out on, I guess. Yeah, the evolutionists are cool too. Where it seems like the designer for Pokemon said that like his philosophy is to have something that's like half cool, half cute, but it can't go the full way. It can't go full cute, it can't go full cool. And I like that as a philosophy. A philosophy is shedding. I feel like there's like a lot of names that people are saying for Pokemon where I'm like, I feel like a fake fan because I am not able to pinpoint what they look like in my brain. Rapidash? I can see that. Wait, what do you think of the Galarian Rapidash? Or is that your favorite? Alright, maybe I haven't... Well, I don't know how to uncover this secret. How do I get you out of there? Maybe I just haven't unlocked this yet. But yeah, I like that as a design philosophy. I feel like I could learn something from that. Well, now I can't really give my favorite... other... well, you can reveal it. I promise I will not judge. I won't say anything. Or will I? You know what? Actually, I can't make that promise. Even as I said it, I knew it was a lie. And I'm a bad liar. Oh, wait, I forgot to say... Mimikyu? Yeah, Mimikyu is very cute. Oh, look at you guys. Interesting. I think... I cannot... You know... I cannot lie. I will make fun of you if your favorite Pokemon is weird. But you should say it anyway. Regular Rapidash, definitely. Galarian Rapidash, almost. I kind of like that about it. I mean, I'm not a brony or anything, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that it's just like a weird fantasy guy. Wait, are you gonna evolve? Essentially? No, he's just dead. Never mind. Oh, wait, there he is. Miltank? Okay, you know what? I can actually see that. I think that's fine. Maybe that's because I hung around Aripai, and she's a big cow fan. And cows are cute. I used to have a dog, that was like a little teeny tiny white dog. And I would take it for walks around, like, a farm, which had a lot of cows. And every time I would walk there with that dog, all of the cows would come out. And they would look at this little teeny tiny white dog. And I could only imagine that they were puzzled by, like, is this a teeny tiny cow? That, like, if they couldn't comprehend what was happening. They were looking at this tiny dog and with, I don't know, a leash and being like, what is happening here? Is this like a bait? Should we be concerned? Is this like a baby cow where it's not supposed to be? Yeah, cows are very nice. Cows are pretty cool, I gotta say. Big fan. I think Milk Tank would probably be a weird choice if I was like a kid. But now that I'm an adult, I'm like, yeah, I like it. It's fine. It's good. I think maybe the appeal now is just like, what the hell is happening here? Actually, that was a weird photo. How did this happen? I'm just a big appreciator of milk and butter, cheese.
Yes.
Happy face?
Great.
Wait, what do you mean happy face? You can't. How do you judge that from that photo? Ah, he hates it. Cheese is life. It's so true. I was eating like this bag of chips earlier, and I try to eat less chips, but I made a huge mistake of buying chips that were like cheese flavored, like mature cheese. And my god, you could really taste the mature cheese on it. It was too good. I was like, oh my god, this is dangerous. Bennett? I don't know. I can see that. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of lactose, milk, cheese, yogurt. You love blue cheese? Okay, I'm intrigued. I want to hear more about this. Because I have conflicted feelings about blue cheese. How do you eat your blue cheese? And how much of it do you eat? I have been a blue cheese defender, and now I'm kind of like, you know what? I think blue cheese kind of sucks. Like, I don't know if there's any situation anymore where I would be like, I would rather have blue cheese than like a really good cheddar or like anything else, I guess. I've defended it, like, oh, you know, blue cheese can go well with meat, like on a burger, or like in small doses of like a cracker. And one thing I had was like crackers with blue cheese. Okay, you like it on burger? Okay, that's good. I've had it on burger and I really liked that. Dip form? I could see that actually also. Yeah, I could see that. One thing I did was I would put it on crackers with honey on top. And I feel like that was a really good balance of like cheese, blue cheese, honey, cracker. Very good mixture. So that is a thing where I'm like, okay, that was actually really, really good. I'm gonna see if I can save every Jigglypuff now. But even so, even then, I'm like, you know what? I'm falling. I really like cheddar. Cheddar is just the best cheese ever. And I used to not like cheddar very much also, because I was like... I did not say Pikachu. It was dragged away. What do I do with this? What the hell? This is so strange. It's not even a Pokemon. I used to not like cheddar because I had this assumption, like, there's a lot of badly flavored things that use cheddar. Ah, damn it, I messed up. I got distracted. There's a lot of, like, cheddar flavored things, and it just tastes like bad flavoring. And based on that, I had the assumption of, like, I don't think I like cheddar very much. There's cheddar and there's cheddar colored cheese. Yeah. But now I've had like real mature cheddar and I'm like, my god, cheddar is like the best cheese ever. Like mature cheddar just goes well with everything. Oh, have you ever... Oh yeah, I love Baby Bell. I have that every now and then. I used to have a period where I would have it like every day. Actually, I have some in the fridge. I just haven't had them yet. Munster? I'm not familiar with that one. Okay, I think there might be only 2 Jigglypuff to save. I used to eat the wax as a kid, and now I still do that. Is that safe for consumption? Can you do that? Is that okay? I don't think so. Yeah, I was thinking, is there something I missed here? Is like, oh, did they make the wax edible? Did I miss out on something? No? Okay. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. Look at this. Weird. Was this really the first picture I took? That can't be right.
Wow!
Drink water. Shall be done. Oh, I had no good picks. How embarrassing.
Wow!
Drink again. Alright. Now I have to drink actual real water. I ran out of Pepsi.
Wow!
Drink water. This was a bad idea. Drink again. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You were close.
Wow. Okay, you had me there. I was ready to pick up the glass.
Welcome back.
I really need to. But I have become very responsive to Yoshi saying wow now. I don't think I can change the sound at this point.
Yes.
It's just too good. There's something I have to do with the Grimers here. For channels with water redeems, if no one redeem. Maybe. I mean, I think it's more like... I specifically... What was it? The first couple of times that I streamed, I would get a really dry throat, and I would get like... difficulty talking by the end of the stream, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to drink water that entire time, because I was just like constantly talking. So I had to put that redeem there to remind myself. It's true. It's especially hard when I was a fish and I had to wait for water redeems. Mm-hmm. I'm a baby. Man. I need to play Digimon World one day for one stream. Because I need to relive the trauma of me having to take care of a Digimon. And it only turned into poop. And I have to, like... My challenge has to be, my Digimon must not turn into poop. I feel like that should be an achievable streamer, I don't know, goal. But I don't know. I'm a grown man now. Does it keep coming after the same one? Or is this a new one? Gotcha. What the hell? There's another one. Oh, I have to get one really early on, I guess. Donate to drink water, streamer turns into poop. Yeah, I think that somehow it's like that. I have no clue how to deal with this. It's probably related to the other ones where I have to do something else, now that I think about it. Alright, I messed this one up. Scary. There are 3 of them, but it seems really difficult to get the 3rd one. Alright. I didn't want to disturb them, they might get upset. I don't like how human Jigglypuff sound. Yeah, understandable. I don't think I ever liked Jigglypuff. Even as a kid. Man, I need to go through some really old files. I have some oh wait, I don't have a CD player anymore. But I have some old CDs. And I'm pretty sure some of them are just me as like a 10-year-old. Audio clips of me like singing Pokemon songs and stuff like that. I need to go through that. See what's happening with that. Yeah, I feel like Jigglypuff definitely grew on me over time. And same with Clefairy. I don't think I ever cared about Clefairy before. Now I'm like, Clefairy is kind of cool. And apparently Clefairy was supposed to like originally be the mascot for Pokemon instead of Pikachu. And that would have been interesting. Can you imagine? And every kid would have been like confusing Kirby for Clefairy. I mean, it's cute, I guess, yeah. And apparently that was also supposed to be like its own game. So this was like one of the early on Gen 1 cancelled Pokemon game. Was Pokemon Pink. It was supposed to be like Clefairy on the cover, and you played as a girl, and you could only be a girl. And this was basically the girl version of Pokemon. It was supposed to be released together with Pokemon Yellow, if I recall correctly. But I think this was like a very early concept that they cancelled. Because they were like, who cares? Do girls love Clefairy? Who knows? I think you're supposed to get this really early on, but it seems like... Because now I have to get this one who's gonna come over here, right? But how? This can't be right. What even is that? I don't even know. Oh, wait. I did the exact same mistake again. I got distracted by it. Oh yeah, I can try to capture... Let Pikachu go. Let him go. Indoor constellation? I think it's crystals, but it's kind of weird like that. It's not supposed to. I don't think crystals are supposed to do that. Ah, I messed it up. Maybe we can go back to another course and see what's happening there. Aurora Borealis. At this time of the year. Located entirely within this cavern. What if I interrupt Jigglypuff? Okay, he hates it. Actually, that's a pretty good photo. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. We got something. We did it. Upset Jigglypuff. It was all worth it, actually. Like, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this information? I want angry Jigglypuff. This one. What does Oak think of this? Become fish? So it shall be.
Yes.
Okay, he does not like the fact that I threw an apple at Jigglypuff.
Welcome back.
Alright. Kind of... Actually, I don't think I've done Volcano with the thing that attracts Pokemon. The thing is, I have bought the new Pokemon Snap, and I just have not played it because I wanted to play through this. I could put that in right now, but here I am. But I am really curious about it. I've literally seen nothing about the new game. No one's chosen human yet. I was thinking about that. Like, that doesn't say anything about my human model, right, guys? You guys play the Pokemon Snap on release order or chronological order? Yeah. I have to get through the lore. What if you play as the same guy and I miss out on it? What's his name again? Spike? I don't even remember. The Great Snap of 87. I was there. I haven't made... Yeah, I have not looked up anything about it. So it would be a total surprise once I play it. I don't even know. Well, I do know why I bought it. It was just I found it on sale on like one of those websites where you can like buy for sale stuff. eBay. The Swedish equivalent of that. And someone was selling it for a cheap price, and I was like, you know what, I'll just get this. What's the worst that can happen? Oh yeah, I haven't done with... I completely misremember if this is something you're supposed to do. Wait, oh, look at that. Oh my god, I was right. What the hell? I was gonna say, oh, the game is just trolling me. Gotcha. What if they give you an apple though? Oh, he did not like that. It is a pretty good game, I mean, all things considered. Like, it's pretty simple and to the point, but any kid could have, like, pick this up and play it. You think it feels good? Oh, that is such a good question. You know what? I think it probably feels amazing to be in love as a fire Pokemon. Man. Yeah, I'm being won over on fire Pokemon. Probably feels really good. Because I've associated myself out of these like Pokemon elements. I've often picked water. You might be able to tell from my fish form. I like a lot of water creatures, but you know, do I actually like water? Okay, you can, sure, I'll allow it. You can reveal a secret technique. I want to hear it. I'm curious. Yeah, I like this one. And maybe I'll pick the big mouth version this time. You have to romance Professor Oak. Oh my god. But Professor... I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of relationship. I was here to photograph Pokemon. He really hated that one. Alright. He loves it. He can't get enough. Oh? Okay, no, he hates it. I mean, I do like that one too.
Wonderful.
Actually, I wonder how am I supposed to get to the next course now?
You were close.
Wow, that got so low. Wow. Okay. You'll find out what... Oh, one more Pokemon pictures. Okay, interesting.
Welcome back.
There you have it. What could I have missed, though? It must be in the cave, probably.
Yes.
Why is it so hateful? I don't know. You know, it probably must be... You know, there has to be one guy in the whole Pokemon universe who is so sick and tired of Pokemon, right? And he's just like, why is everything in this world Pokemon themed? Stop it. Like, do you get used to that? Or is that something you would only be aware of if you had the awareness that other kinds of worlds existed? Your vehicle is gently steered in the direction you're facing, so for Pokemon that end up being too close, like the Charizard one, you steer by facing the opposite. Oh, okay, interesting. If you steer the machine by facing the opposite direction. I think that is what makes Pokemon... Hello, Sami. Maybe I can see that. I mean, isn't that the plot of one of the games where a guy is just like, I'm gonna destroy this fucking world because I'm sick of this place. That's like the plot of Pokemon Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Just one guy being like, I am so goddamn tired of Pokemon. I am destroying the world because I am so sick of this place. And also, I would argue it has some Buddhist undertones. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Oh, it has to be related to this, right? Getting the free Jigglypuff or something like that. Maybe. Ah, damn it. Maybe I can get a Clefairy. You know what? Clefairy has grown on me a lot. Not my favorite, but I could see it happen. Actually, you know, Clefairy is awesome because they're like related to the moon and all that. And I'm like a deep and thoughtful guy, you know? So I'm like, oh my god, I'm like the moon, which is deep and thoughtful. Look at you. Look at me. Oh yeah, the egg! That has to be a new Pokemon. Don't like Jinx. Yeah, I didn't like Jinx as a kid. I think now the humanoid Pokemon have grown on me, so now I'm just like, it's kind of funny. It's just a funny little guy. Pokemon villains are always interesting, because you can stare at Celebi and think it's adorable, but the villain would want to time travel at the expense of killing Mother Nature. Okay, I don't think I've played this one. Wait, is that Celebi? Isn't that... Which one is Celebi again? Isn't that... Diamond and Pearl? So I never actually played the original DS ones. I played Brilliant Diamond. And honestly I didn't finish the whole thing. But I'm going back to do that. But there's also apparently a lot that was left out that is supposed to be like in the... Oh right, yeah. Right, yeah, now it rings a bell. Yeah. I was thinking Cerebi, like the website, or the Japanese version. And I was like, no, wait, which one is that? So I was like, no, it can't be second gen.
Yes.
But somehow I should be able to get a new Pokemon here.
Well done. Well done.
I hate when games do that, like they always have to like up the ante of every story. So it always just ends up being like, hey, the world is getting destroyed. Like, what can we do? What can we do? World is getting destroyed. Sequel, world is getting destroyed. Next game, someone is threatening to destroy the world. Okay, we get it.
Yes.
It's kind of like the Force in Star Wars. Hello, Cepheus, hello. People can redeem the fish for this one stream, this one time only. The stream has made a comeback, I mean the fish. It's a problem in like World of Warcraft also, where every expansion is like a world-ending event. And everyone in the cutscene talks like this. You speak with pauses. Because it's epic. Yes, Sylvanas. Can't you guys, like, talk like normal people for once and not have, like, a huge event going on? Yeah, ditto, we get it. Just one. I will only focus on you this time. I speak with pauses all the time, that's just... Yeah, I do the same thing. I mean, I've become very aware of that. And I have had people complain about to me as well in real life, where I've just been like, can you talk any faster? I'm like, hey, that would just be weird. I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. He comes from here. And I always notice him when he's over there, so that's why it throws me off. Please, please. Ah, no, it's too late. The slow thinker. Some would say we're slow thinkers. Some would say we're deep thinkers. Some would say, what the hell? This is awesome. You had balloons this whole time? Now what? How do you like this? Okay, he doesn't mind it. This is kind of like Kirby, because the plot is batshit insane, but it's not what's... Yeah. Oh my god, you're just here now. But can you help me with this thing? Never mind. I want to get more into Kirby. I've played the N64 game briefly. Actually, I think I'm like halfway through the game at this point. But I do want to get back to that. Been playing it off stream. Because I think people would hate my playthrough. Some of those bosses, man. And I did actually play Kirby briefly on the SNES as a kid, but I don't think I ever got deeply into it. Return to Dreamland? Okay. Yeah, I want to check out more Kirby. Why not? Pretty good, pretty good. I like this one more.
Yes.
Oh man. The lore is very funny because you don't expect it to be that weird. Yeah, I can see myself getting into something like that. I feel like I would vibe with the Kirby lore. And I've told this story before, but it will haunt me forever.
Wow.
That I used to work at like Toys R Us. And one day a parent came in and was like, my kid wants Kirby. He wants a game called Kirby. And I was thinking car, like a car game, like a car derby. And I was thinking, no, I don't think we have a game like that. And he walked out, and then later I realized Kirby. He was talking about Kirby, and I probably ruined like some kid's birthday, and he didn't get like Kirby. And that will haunt me forever.
Welcome back.
Man. Maybe not my fault. I don't know, maybe the parent should have had better check. You can't just come up. But it used to have it. Become human? My god. Remember me? Oh my god, just showing my bottom half, that's embarrassing. See, this was a bad idea. Oh. I had to cut down the model a little bit. Because, apparently it makes if you show the full model in the AutoTube, it makes the whole model look low quality. Yeah, they probably found it in another store, maybe, or they just asked for a kid. That's also very possible. Maybe the parent just didn't ask that once and then immediately give up and be like, you know what, no Kirby forever. That one guy at Toys R Us said it doesn't exist. You fooled me again. I hate my son. So yeah, maybe not. Man, that kid has a traumatic Kirby past. Right, oh, no, I didn't even know you come right over here. What the hell? Do I have a real chance now? Maybe? Maybe? No, I messed up. I miscalculated the distance. God damn it. Next time. Well, yeah. I don't know if I want to be a monument. Some other time. Some other... Actually, it would work now that I'm... the official lore now is that I am an alien. So maybe it would work. Yep. Actually, these are pretty damn good shots. Now that I am an alien, I can do whatever I want. It's official. It's lore. Man, I am so... I talked about this before, but I am so glad that I just went with the whole thing of, like, starting as a guy and then developing the lore over time. I would have never made up my mind. I would have just been stuck in perfectionist hell, being like, I can't start VTubing and streaming without good lore. That's what people are here for. You know Korone? Inugami Korone? She's a god of dogs, and she works at a bakery, and that's really important for every single stream. Uh, 300-page lore. Turns out the lore was with friends we made along the way. It really is. There's so much that I can look back at now. What is it? I don't know. I don't know what a god is doing in a bakery, but it is the lore. There's so much that I can look back at my lore, my videos or whatever, and just be like, wow, like, this developed out of this, and this moment developed out of this. Like, there's actually, like, the lore of the character can be watched through the streams. And I like that. I was completely right. It's awesome, actually.
Well done.
Like, there would have been no alien lore to this character, probably, if it weren't for one person saying, hey, you should have your lore explained. And Aripai happened to be in the chat, so I asked her, can I be an alien? And she said yes. So now I'm an alien.
Wow.
This is my second stream, I don't know the lore, I'm a new gen and a poser. Ah, but you don't even know. You don't even know about the fish. You don't even know about the monkey. Man, look at me. I did pretty good.
Well done.
Well done, even. It's okay.
Welcome back.
You know, 5 streams from now, you will be talking to new chatters, and you will say like, oh, these people don't even know about his alien face. They don't even know now that he's a dinosaur. I couldn't come up with anything. I don't even like dinosaurs that much. Now something came into my head just now. Like a really long time ago. I think this was around the time I was making like art videos on YouTube. And some guy emailed me. Oh, this must have been like how long? Like 7 years ago or something like that. And some guy emailed me and was like, hey, could you talk about paleontology on my YouTube channel? And I was just like, this is such a weird request. I have absolutely nothing to do with paleontology or dinosaurs or whatever. And you're just emailing me to be like, hey, can you do something for my channel? And I was like, alright, you know what? This is such a strange and weird request that I will do it. And I just made like a whole video for him because I was like, it would be funny if I did this one thing. I can already tell I messed this up. And I did it, and then it never came out. It never happened. He never uploaded the video. So I did a whole paleontology video for this one guy who emailed me about it. And then he never did anything with it. I feel like that was an important lesson to learn. I don't know. Maybe you just don't do random stuff for random people who email you. Lost media. Yeah, there's no way I could ever... No, I don't have it anymore. I think I got upset at some point. I was just like, this is stupid. Why did I do this? But I was just like, you know what? This is funny. And I have nothing to do with paleontology. And it was just a video about, like, drawing and paleontology and, like, how a lot of people essentially, like, approach it from the way of, like, not really approaching it in the way you would draw an animal today, but only looking at it scientifically. Should have kept it, yeah. I could have been the paleontology guy. And I would have been the best at it because I didn't care. So people would be like, you know what? This guy doesn't hold back. I wish I had more Pepsi. Water will have to do. It probably is like a whole paleontology. Oh my god. Thank you. Do I have to drink water again now because I cheated the system? I guess so. Sip, sip. Did you guys know about the fire alarm hobby? There's like a whole hobby for people into fire alarms. There's a lot of fascinating subcultures out there. I don't know if there's like a one weird thing that I'm into where I could be like, wow, this would be so strange. I saw a screenshot of it, yeah. Can't think of anything. Maybe Haniwa, but that's just archaeology related.
Wow.
It's always been on stage. Oh yeah, maybe you said that before, but I just missed it.
Wow.
Alright.
Welcome back.
I need to get it.
Yes.
This time I need to focus. Jigglypuff. I like Honey when I was a kid. I was obsessed with gyroids. Yeah. It's one of those things where you're kind of like, you see this one thing and you're like, this is a funny little thing, but then you see it continued in other kinds of media and you're like, what the hell? It wasn't just one guy, it was like a whole history and real lore to it. My neighbor has 2 by our gate? Really? I'm assuming you live in Japan? Or is that just a big fan like me? They're pretty cool. Yeah, I'm in Japan. Yeah, makes sense. I do love them. Okay, focus. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. Boring. But I like being boring. I got a comment on that the other day. This is how rotten my brain is when it comes to being boring. Where someone commented on my art the other day, and they're like, you know, you talk a lot about art, but your art was really boring. And all I could think was like, this is a big compliment. Because I'm like, that is what I aspire for. I want to be the boring guy. I used to be more of a Dogu guy. I do like Dogus too, and I was considering... I got it. I was considering for a while, should I pick the Dogu over the Haniwa? But I think the silhouette of a Haniwa works better than a Dogu. But I do also like Dogus, like... There's like a Dogu-inspired Pokemon. I can't... What's it? Claydol? That's his name? And I do like him. Yeah, Claydol, yeah. So I'm a fan. I did get it. I don't think I got... Oh wait, we haven't really gone there. I was never a huge Dogu dude. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do like the whole Jomon period. It has like super beautiful art, and it's so strange to look at stuff from like the Jomon period. it feels like so alien, and I'm not sure I know the logic of how or what is happening there. Like, basically, if you have seen stuff from like Breath of the Wild and these like strange like patterns, then you are probably like familiar with what the Jomon period looks like, because it just looks like that in real life too. But I don't know why they did that. It looks so foreign and different. I did not get a new Pokemon out of that, but you know what? Worth it. That's a good pick. This one's pretty good, but unassuming when boring, I can see that. I think I have a bit of a quirkiness to it. Artify said it's like a storybook, children's storybook or something like that. I can see that.
Yes.
Wow.
But I have been like, I don't know, I think me getting back into video games again has kind of influenced my art in various ways. Where, like, for one, I feel like kind of
Well done.
influenced by Nintendo DS art in a way. I feel like I've been kind of bringing that into my art in a way.
Welcome back.
And yeah, that's a lot of points. But I still haven't gotten a new thing. Damn it.
Yes.
Maybe there's something I'm missing here, actually. But I don't know. I just like going with the flow of various things, and I don't think exciting stuff. I don't know how to put this. I think there's a lot of stuff that is exciting, but it's not long-lasting, and a lot of stuff that I like that is boring or that people find to be boring to me is kind of like I don't know, it sticks in my mind for longer, and I guess that is something that I maybe aspire for. Or like something I can personally relate to more. I liked your art for a while. I know it's not the stuff you usually draw, but I really like Bowen, how you drew. Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. Perfect hand. Oh, you missed Big Apple, man. I should draw more apples. Have I gotten a proper photo of these ones, actually? No, I had not! Oh my, that was what I was missing the entire time? My god. I thought I had gotten them. Dr. Oak, you could have told me. Or I mean Professor Oak. Well, I figured it out. Maybe can I make these evolve? Actually, they would just be Butterfrees, and I have that. Get out. Get out. Actually, I just ruined the way again. Oh yeah, I could do this. I could take the advice. And Psyduck. Do I have a good photo of you? Yeah. New? Did it say new? I also really like bugs. I've never been huge on bugs. It said new. I'm the worst Pokemon photographer in the world. Oh wait, I was not supposed to do that. I'm dying now, by the way. Goodbye. No, you can't die. It says you fall down the hole. Well, I do go down. It's true. You. Yeah, it's true. I thought I had a Psyduck, I was pretty sure. Thought I had the other one too, but I guess it was this one I was probably thinking of. the evolution form.
Yes.
You were close.
Alright, new course, please.
Well done.
Or is it gonna be like, no, it had to be a new Pokemon from the other course?
Wonderful.
Cloyster.
You were close.
Weird one. I was thinking of like, I don't know,
Wait.
this is not really interesting. But I was thinking of buying another copy of Pokemon in Japanese for my Game Boy, because I have Pokemon Blue in Japanese. Okay, I can go. How about that? But I kind of want another one. But would that be too indulgent to own like 2 Pokemon copies? That I'm probably not gonna play through fully. Oh, it can probably do something with you, right? Oh my god, so many new Pokemon. But I think that would maybe make my child heart a bit happy. 'Cause that's probably a Squirtle, right? Nope, never mind. Oh my god, it was a lot of different ones. No, it doesn't have a language setting, the original ones. Oh my god. What the hell? That's probably a whole thing, right? Are you guys just clinging to walls? I've never seen that before. Has that always been normal behavior for Geodude? Sandshrew? Gotcha. I never liked Sandshrew as a kid. Now I'm like, Sandshrew is so cute. Ratini is also cute. That's a Pokemon right there, I can tell. Maybe I need to do something here. Oh, I probably need to knock down all the Geodudes. Find you. Mankey. Damn it. There are some really cute monkey Pokemon, though. I think Pokemon really ended up making cute monkeys. But not in Gen 1, that's for sure. God damn it. Oh, do I already have you? No, I did not start you. Thanks. Okay, bye. Oh my god. Oh, that's you. Oh, right. Epic. And, oh, I'm out of film. Whoops. That's the first time that has happened. I got too excited. How about that? You know what? I like this course a lot. This might... I've not played it fully, but I'm curious if this might be my new favorite one. It's pretty good. What games do you like anyway? Do you play a lot of Pokemon? Yeah, I used to play more Pokemon. I've sort of, I don't know. It's not that I've fallen out of it, it's just like, what more Pokemon could I play? But I grew up playing Red and Blue and Gold and Silver. And then by the 3rd generation, I was like, I'm over it. I like barely played Gen 3. Then I came back to it actually with Sword and Shield. And no, wait, I played Pokemon Black on a Nintendo DS, and I was like, this is pretty fun. But I didn't like it well enough to like finish the game. And that now I would say I've properly come back to Pokemon with Sword and Shield. Which I played around the time like Scarlet and Violet came out. Because I was like, that looks weird. I don't like how Scarlet and Violet looks. I'll go back a gen. Okay, none of them are in the center. Maybe you. But yeah, I like Pokemon. Alright, good enough.
Yes.
I think I like Pokemon because it's like, Just a simple RPG. I like RPGs.
Wonderful.
I wouldn't say that I'm like into animals or anything. Like I feel like it's always just been like the mechanics of an RPG.
Wonderful.
And even as a kid, at some point I was like, I don't like animals. Like, I didn't like the concept of trading animals and fighting animals and stuff like that.
Wonderful.
So I just started to imagine that the people were like transforming into the Pokemon. And that was, I don't know, weird headcanon. Then I got over it. And I was like, ah, Pokemon is fine.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I would love it.
You were close.
Ever tried Monster Ranch? I have not. Maybe I would like that.
Wonderful.
That sounds kind of cool. I do think there's something to that concept, though. Maybe that should be like a real Pokemon spin-off. Like, I've seen people, like, copy... Oh, wait, this is, like, the almost final level, right? How about that?
Yes.
I've seen a lot of Pokemon spin-off games, right? Or, like, not spin-off games, but people who have tried to make their own monster catcher kind of game. Their own Pokemon. And it just never feels right, because it's like, how can you make something that beats the original, right? If the only game you like is Pikmin, and you only play Pikmin, and you make a game, and you're like, I'm gonna make my own Pikmin, how could it ever be better than Pikmin? Yeah, it's so difficult to compete in that field for one. But also, I feel like all of them just copy the same concept, like capturing creatures and... Hello, Psychic Refugee, hello. Pikmin is amazing, yeah. I've definitely come back to Pikmin. I am a Pikmin gamer now. I feel like you have to make a new spin on it that isn't just like capture creatures, or even if it is, it could be like one thing that you develop further. At first I didn't understand, but explaining it in Pikmin terms I understood. Okay, good. I think it's something that you could develop further on, right? And the way that I've put it is like, maybe you don't just collect like any kind of creature, and maybe you actually collect like, it's all dragons, and it's all like 100 kinds of dragons, and you just focus really hard on like, this is a game where you capture and you train dragons. And then I saw a game like that, and I was like, this looks bad. Never mind. Never mind. I don't like this. But I do think there's something to focusing on that, right? Like, if you consider where Pokemon originated from, then it was just one guy who loved bugs, and he was like, I want to make a game where you capture and trade bugs. And that's where he developed that from. Pokemon had like, it wasn't just like, hey, I like video game, let's make a new video game again. Like, it was a guy who had a real passion for something, and that turned into a game. And I think that is something that's maybe missing from like the new Pokemon likes or whatever. Like, are you actually interested in anything? Or you just like Pokemon? Damn it, I missed it. No, wait, you're here. Get it. Ah. Mankey. Squirtle, get here. I think I just killed Squirtle. He's gone. But I can throw out all kinds of arguments of like, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. It's very possible that all my ideas are terrible, right? Because that is something you often see in gaming, where gamers are like, why don't the game devs just do this? And then you see it actually happen, and you're like, wow, this is terrible. Gamers don't know. They don't get it. Alright. I did not figure that one out. I don't know what I would do. Sometimes the idea might be good, but yeah, exactly. I think that is also something to it, right? Like, it's difficult for someone to explain what's going on in their head. So they're like, what if Pokemon but with dragons? And then someone makes that. And they're like, well, this is not what I had in mind, actually. Have you played older RPG gamer stuff? I mean, I have played Yumaniki. I think that's like the only one. Have I played anything other than Yumaniki? I don't know. I don't think I have. I think I played Yumaniki and I was like, this is it. I don't need anything else. That's a pretty epic Squirtle. I haven't even played Yumatuki. That's how much I enjoyed Yumaniki. The new Hoyo game is a monster. Oh yeah, I did see something like that. But I think maybe that could catch on with Zoomers, right? I guess. But I don't think it has this. I looked at the creatures and I was just like, this is not good. It lacks charm. It's like soulless. I mean, I don't want to describe it that way, but I can't really put it any other way because it just feels like it's inspired by other Hoyo games and like other kinds of games within the same genre. Yumatuki is fun, but as much as I admire the creator's love for original, I feel it lacks meaning. Yeah, I very briefly played Yumatuki, and I was like, I get it. It's a fan game. But the whole appeal of Yumaniki is that there is like an author to the game who has like a real meaning and interpretation, and like you can look at what he made and be like, this is interesting, and I want to understand the meaning of it. And then I briefly played Yumatuki, and it was just like a bunch of random bullshit. It was like, yeah, I get it. You liked Yumaniki. You liked Yumaniki because it was a cool girl who had a knife, and maybe she's sick and traumatic or whatever. I get it, you get it. Yeah. You saw that. That's what you got up. It reminds me of one time when I recommended Oyasumi Punpun to a guy. And his, like, I don't know, I guess his understanding of Oyasumi Punpun was like, oh yeah, I like it. It's cool because the guy is a bird. And then he just made an OC who is a bird. And he's like, look, it's like Punpun. It's like, no, I think Punpun goes a bit deeper than that, right? It's not just about the guy being a bird. And he's not even a bird. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just. I don't know if I would call Punpun a bird, but I guess that's what he called it. I guess he's a bird. He's just a funny little guy to me. Yeah, every two key. I appreciate it as a fan effort, but it's just not what I'm looking for in that kind of game, right? Like if I want that kind of game, then it should be like. I messed up this one, I think. I want these guys down. Or maybe I missed out. Maybe I need big Gyarados for that. You know, I like thinking about meaning and interpretation and intent. And that was what appealed to me about Yumaniki. There you go. Gotcha. Oh, interesting. Meaning fan, big fan. I've been meaning to get into that. Puts a gun to my head. No, never mind. I'm ending that bit. Alright. You really have to go through like each course every time and learn something completely different. And pay attention to so many different things. I've been playing Earthbound for the first time. If jokes and dialogue are great with Game.net. Yeah. I tried to get into Earthbound multiple times, but I feel like the combat is not really appealing to me, but I do want to give it like a more proper playthrough at the same time. The part of me is like, if they make a remake or whatever, maybe I'll just play that, but I mean, I could just play it. Maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I could cheat. Yeah, that's a pretty good photo. Because Earthbound does feel like something I would enjoy. It's just like the combat that kind of gets in the way of that. It's so hard, you have to grind a lot. If you can't handle it, maybe... Yeah, maybe. It baffled me Nintendo never made a remake. Yeah. Like, I bought Super Mario RPG, and I could totally see, like, the devs for that making, like, an Earthbound remake.
Yes.
What fucks me up is Mother Free. Wait, what? It's not? I did, oh yeah, I actually played the original Mother 1 the other day, but I felt the exact same thing where I'm like, wow, okay, this is a bit tough, and, it's a lot. I don't know. Mother 1 for the NES was really weird and kind of funny, but that kind of combat has just never appealed to me. It's like why I also can't really get into like Dragon Quest either. Really? That one has more points? What the hell? Alright. Like Dragon Quest... I don't know. I just didn't like 11, and people say that's the best one.
Great. Well done.
A suspicious switch.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I have to figure that one out.
Yes.
Something less endearing about not seeing your characters on the screen as you battle. Yeah, I think that is also part of it. I have a Final Fantasy sickness. And I get that people like it because it's like inspired by, what's that game, Wizardry? But I don't like those games either. I drowned 5 Pokemon in a row, nothing happened there. And I think I ruined it right now, my ability to get the switch at the end. Oh well. But I want to see that stuff. I want to see them battle. I want to see them duke it out. Also, I actually felt the same. I tried to play Final Fantasy IX recently, and I feel a bit ashamed to admit this. Because I do like the vibe of Final Fantasy IX, but I also can't really get into the combat. I think the combat is kind of like slow. It's kind of all over the place. I feel like a fraud for saying I prefer Final Fantasy VII, but I just do. I played Final Fantasy VI forever ago. Have I captured a single Pokemon? How about you, Mankey? Yeah, it's really slow, and I don't really like the world map very much, at least in the beginning. I guess I haven't gotten that far. And I don't know. Oh, okay, never mind. I do like that Staryu is like Ultraman inspired. I am the creator of Big Mask, and I've barely seen any Ultraman. Despite making an Ultraman parody. It just fucked me up too hard. I could not sit and try to write a Superman parody. Oh yeah, you. Okay, I think you're not supposed to do this, actually. Oh yeah. Well, actually, I have the Switch version of Final Fantasy IX. Oh, right. Maybe the Squirtle could... Could this affect the Switch in any way? At the end? But I have Final Fantasy IX on the Switch, and it also seems to have that. So maybe I should just do that, because it's like, Am I figuring something out? Nope. Nope. I did. Maybe I should just cheat, because I feel like I don't think the combat is for me, but I do want to see more of the story, right? So maybe it would be worth it. What the hell? An old man's cabin? Oh my god. Before I even finished it, Dr. Oak appeared. It really was an old man's cabin. Yeah, why are you here? What's happening? Seems there are 6 Pokemon signs hidden on this island. Okay, we're going to an old man's... Well, we're already at an old man's island. Oh yeah, I have seen signs of, like, different Pokemon, right? Have you seen a mountain? It looks like... That's literally this course, isn't it? Actually, I need to read it. Are you into Paper... I haven't played Paper Mario, actually. I feel like I should get into Paper Mario after I finished Super Mario RPG. I think cheating is worth it in these retro RPGs. That is true, actually. I'm convinced. Because I feel like... I don't know, I guess I'm a modern RPG gamer now where I'm like, God, I hate grinding. And that is actually why it's been really difficult to get back into old Pokemon. Because there's a lot of... Oh wait, I repeated it again. There's a lot of grinding in old Pokemon because, like, it took them a long time to do the whole shared XP for everyone thing. Cheating is okay everywhere, even in exams. I won't say I've cheated, but if I did, would anyone even know?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm convinced. I'm going back to Final Fantasy 9 now. Because I feel like, I don't know. It's not, I don't really know. I feel like games back in the day were designed with different principles in mind, right? So I think it's okay to cheat today, just because you can recognize based on experience, like, yeah, this is just not how games are enjoyable today. Like,
Welcome back.
you played a game for a different reason back in the day. You wanted it to be last forever. What the hell is it? Go faster. Okay, it's that easy. Okay. That's fair.
Yes.
So yeah, I think maybe cheating is okay. I'm convinced. You won me over. I'm doing it. I'm cheating. And sometimes we act... It's true. Like, I have... Does anyone here know the game Crusader Kings 3? I have 300 hours. No, wait, I have 900 hours in the game Crusader Kings 3. And it's all cheating. I've just been cheating the entire time. I do not know how to play the game. I do not know how to play Crusader Kings 3. I've had 900 hours in the game. And it's all been with the cheating mods, because I just want to have a family in the Middle Ages and be like a dad, being like, now, I'm marrying off my daughter to this prince, and maybe that can cause an alliance to happen. It's just a really fun game mechanic by itself. It's just fun to, like, have the Sims, but in the Middle Ages. And then be like, I don't know. I don't really try to be like the I think it's kind of boring to be like the emperor and try to conquer the world. I'm just like, I want to experience the family life in the Middle Ages and be like, if the king, like, resigns my kingdom. Dark Tina, hello. If a king is like, hey, you're a count of this region and you're not allowed to be the count anymore, I'm sending you off. I'm just gonna be accepted and be like, you know what, okay, fine. I'm off. And then I will travel the world, because now you can travel the world and you can have mods and whatnot. So I'll be a guy in, like, Scandinavia in the year 800. And I'll be like, okay, the king has decided he hates me. So I go off on a journey. Joshi, wow. Okay, thought I had to drink there for a second. I'll go off on a journey in the year 800 from Scandinavia to Japan. And just live out the fantasy of being a guy from Sweden going to Japan in the 800s. RPGs that had tons of art XP grind were great gifts for the children. Yeah. It's weird because I feel like I enjoyed the XP grind back in the day when I was a kid. And now I don't. And I don't know if that's just different gaming priorities or if that's like, did I really enjoy it? What did I enjoy about that? It was just simple and to the point, maybe? What changed? Because I definitely could grind forever in those games back in the day. And maybe now I'm just more aware of like how time consuming it is, I guess. Kid, yeah, I mean, I was weird as a kid with like repetitive stuff and stuff like that. And now I kind of feel like I'm getting back into that, like the repetitiveness of gaming, where I'm kind of like fascinated. I guess the difference is now I'm fascinated by how games work, right? The grinding felt meditative for me. Yeah, I think so too. I think there was something to that. But now I do the same thing. I think I've played through Pokemon Sword and Shield like 3 times now, and I'm playing through like Brilliant Diamond and whatnot. And it's just like, I don't mind the repetition of it, because it's like, I'm fascinated by the world and the characters and the designs and like the mechanics of the game.
Yes.
So I'm kind of doing the same thing as I did as a kid, but it's kind of different also. I'm just thinking about it more aware of like what I'm looking for.
Great.
But also, to end my Crusader Kings 3 rant, you can start as a guy in 800 Scandinavia, as a Viking, travel to Japan if you have a mod, live there, maybe start a kingdom there, maybe integrate Japanese and Swedish culture, and then like in 100 years just have a flourishing Swedish-Japanese kingdom or something like that. Or you can convert to like Buddhism and then travel back to Scandinavia and be like, hey, I'm here to spread a new religion. So even as a game where you cheat, it's just fascinating to see all this simulation, all these mechanics that come together, where you might let go of a game past that and then just be like, now I just want to see how things develop from the events that unfolded as I performed them. I've always been paranoid about running out of money, and that extended to video games. I would spend hours and hours just getting a lot of money in video games. I still have that. Yeah, I can relate to that. I just want... Wait, what? Pokemon Flute? Huh. Yeah, actually repeat that. What the hell? I feel like I vaguely recall this. But what does it make happen? That happens. It does nothing, but you can... Okay, so it does nothing. Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Fascinating. Good stuff. No, I'm joking. Okay, okay. I haven't played this game. Okay, is anything happening? Maybe some different events. Oh, okay, it's not forever. Oh, they're dancing. Okay, oh, I can't play the flute and throw balls at the same time. That does make sense. Okay, it has to be this. No, wait, it doesn't. What happens now? Okay, nothing. I think I'm close to finishing the game, though. Yeah, here's a sign. I basically just have to do this now. Get the signs. Yeah, I was curious about that as well. I'm gonna try the egg now. With the flute. That has to be it, right? Oh, I didn't even try to get a Pikachu. Just casually throwing an apple into the air. When that happens. Oh, look at this. Oh, Articuno. What a cool bird. Wait, what the fuck? Pikachu hates it. Oh, he's happy. Never mind. Okay, bye. What is... what if I play along to this? I'm interrupting the performance. Okay, yeah, they hate it. That's actually really good that they included that. It's so fun. It's so good. Gotcha. How about it? Oh my god, I didn't realize there was that many. Alright, I don't think I got a good pick. Ah, I did not. No, wait, maybe I could get a different Pikachu, though. Like, that's pretty good. I just bought this? Like, the game? The emote? Oh, with the points? Right, I see. Like, I'm going for lunch? Yeah, have a good time. Have a good time.
Yes.
Wow.
You were close.
I think I will try to, like, finish this in this stream.
You were close.
It's only like,
Oh,
I don't know, I don't really have much to add to it, I guess. I just have to go through each level again, basically.
welcome back.
But it is a really interesting game mechanic, I guess. Just like how they develop playing through the same course over and over again. Like now I have a new tool as I'm going back and playing each thing. Drink water. Maybe it's only for eggs. I love the texture in this game. I miss games that like having this kind of texture quality. I know indie game developers do that even today, but I don't know, I guess I haven't seen that many games that do that I'm like fascinated by, I guess, maybe. But I want to see more of it. I guess that's not a sign. Oh, what about you, though? Yeah, look at that. Crunchy textures. So true. What is that? Oh, that's the sign! I didn't even think of that. You're pretty cute. I'll admit it. Actually, going back to Pokémon Blue and playing that on the Game Boy again, I have to say, it's not a very good RPG. Just looking at it purely as an RPG, like, it's not well designed when you look at, like, the maps and stuff like that. Like, a lot of Pokémon Blue is just walking down a road and having to defeat, like, 5 trainers in a row. And I don't think that's good design. But I guess it is maybe satisfying to, like, get to beat 5 trainers in a row. At the very least as a kid. Like, oh my god, I did that, now I can walk down a bridge. You're walking and some dudes attack you, yeah. I will not do it this time. What is that? Like, what is that structurally speaking? Oh, it's the exit? Right, of course. Alright. I do like that Pokemon is just kind of like vibing with being in almost like a near future science fiction kind of thing. I think that brought me in a bit as a kid. Like, if it was just purely modern day, would have maybe been a bit boring. Can't really determine, like, what Pokemon truly is in that way. This one is boring. I feel like more is happening. Maybe this one, actually. That's good enough. As a kid, I loved Psyduck, and I had a Psyduck plushie. Now, you're just a duck.
Wonderful.
Just another duck, man.
Well done. Oh, wonderful.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Welcome
Only
back.
like 2 courses left or something like that, right? 3.
Yes.
Good enough. Pokemon World is so wacky when the more you think... Yeah, it's kind of weird. But I kind of like it because of that. Like, I remember getting into world building and being like, everything needs to be, like, thought through and have, like, meaning and all that. And now I'm just like, what if you just put together a bunch of stuff you liked? And I like that. Why does Professor Oak even do all that? Yeah, it's a good question. Like, does he study Pokemon? Because it kind of seems like he sends out other people to do that for him. Yeah, they have huge cities. But they're connected by dirt roads. I haven't even thought about, like, where are the cars and car roads? And it kind of seems like they have cars, right? Like, in the films, in the TV show. And that's, like, non-existent in the actual games. Look at you dancing, that's very cute. Yeah. I mean, there's so much of it, like, is interesting to me, just in the case of, like, how the world could possibly develop in Pokemon. Like, there's so much you would take for granted that, like, maybe you would just never, realistically speaking, invent a car. Because it's like, how is a metallic object going to be better than a Pokemon? Just capture a Pokemon and have that fly and drive for you. Oh yeah, I can try to do, like, Charizard points. Possibly. Maybe. I messed it up. I screwed it up this as well. And now I'm never getting it. Now he's just dead. We can do it. Wait, I forgot to take a sign. Wait, where is the sign? Oh no. I forgot I was not supposed to just capture Pokemon. And it's getting hot in here. I need to turn my fan on. You guys can't hear the fan, can you? Oh, I'm hoping not. Only okay, that's probably good.
Yes.
Okay, I need to do this one again now and only focus on looking for a sign.
Well done.
Wow, he likes that one more? Oh yeah, because it's dancing? Alright, fair enough. Do you like dead Charmeleon or alive Charmeleon? He likes it alive.
Welcome back.
Again. Sign. Where is the sign? I would like to see the sign. Is it? Potentially? Maybe it's something I have to do in order to see it. Is there purple smoke? This is some like Banjo-Kazooie type music. Man, I want to play that on stream. Banjo. I had no clue. What could it be? It's not the egg, right? This one does not evolve that way. What the hell could it be? Backseaters? Help? I'm reaching the end of the level and I have no clue. What the? It's over. What could it be? There's like water here. What the hell? Maybe it was something I missed in the beginning then. Right? Yeah, maybe it has something to do with a flute. Ah, it's all bad.
Welcome back.
I'll do it one more time. Oh yeah, I can go faster, I forgot about that. But what could it be? Is it? Oh, that's the purple smoke, yeah. What if... Oh yeah, I haven't thought about throwing something in here. Spam a flute, potentially, yeah. Alright. Different melody. I'm seeing nothing. Who builds a monument at a volcano? It's like the worst possible place. God damn, Charmander, you've grown on me. You're so cute. It has to be here, right? No clue. It may have been the smoke. Oh, really? I did not notice that. Huh. That's sneaky. Let's try that again then, if that's the case. Yeah, maybe. I feel like it has to be something like that. It hasn't done anything like that before, so that is like throwing me off. I don't know. I don't see. I'll try it again though. Maybe we could
Yes.
figure it out.
You were close.
Or I could play something else,
Welcome back.
and someone else just Googles it for me. I think I'll try something else, but no.
Yes.
We could make that our last one. Because I don't know if I can find the sign here either. I don't know if I know this one. Oh. He really likes it. Wait, is that the sign? Did I miss it? Oh, that is the sign. Got it. How do you react to this? Oh, there we go. Oh. Cool ass frogs. That's it. The sign. You have your moments too, Snorlax. Meowth? Alright, he seems to like it. He's dancing. Alright, cool. Oh, drove into a bird. Wait, what? Oh. Alright, we got it. Well, I feel like the next one should be easy. I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright, rock.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome back.
I do want to finish it in this stream, but I feel like I am also running out of energy after streaming for 3 hours. I didn't mean to do that, I didn't mean to, but I also really want to finish it. It shouldn't be much more.
Yes.
I'll push further, I can do it, I can do it. I just need some water, I think.
Wow.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for redeem. How can you die to this music? Come on, man. This is like Orpheus type stuff. What is up with the name Morpheus? Like, is that a reference to Orpheus? Or did Morpheus just sound kind of cool? Or is Morpheus completely different from Orpheus? He takes it. Okay, it seems like they're not blowing themselves up when I play this melody. Or no, wait, they always did that, didn't they? They just dig it. That's it. Oh yeah, there's an egg here. Oh yeah, and there's a sign I'm supposed to be looking for. Egg? Egg? No? Really? Oh, I think it's Pikachu related, of course. Morpheus is a mythological creature. Figure. I see, I see. So it was just like a popular name back then. Like 1,000 years from now, people will be asking who was Matthias and who was Watius. Is that the same guy? No, it's not. Where could the sign be here, actually? Could that be the sign? Wait. No, that's not the sign. Huh. Well, this one is also tricky then. Because I thought it might be this. And it's not. Oh, they're digging it. I don't know why there are screens here. It's just like someone's streamer setup. Oh god, I have no clue where the sign is on this map either. God, they made it so complicated here. What was that? Alright. Wait, I could have sped that up. I forgot. Yeah, it's gotta be something to do with some kind of condition. I need to maybe interact with the Pokemon more. I can try that. Easy. Let's get to it. Pose? Oh, he likes the dead one. Never mind. Damn, what could it be? I'll go back to a volcano one and try that again.
Yes.
I don't think that's doing anything. No, wait. No. Oh, that was the sign. What the hell? You were right. It made a whole face. Got it. Speeding through, coming through. Now I'm really curious. What could be the last one be in the tunnel? Get out. I don't have time to look at a legendary Pokemon. Get me out of here. Yeah, oh yeah, that might be it. That has to be it, right? But I don't... Oh yeah, maybe the flute would activate Pikachu. You might be onto something there. We're so close. Sign. That's messed up.
Yes.
Oak, what do you think about this?
Oh, wonderful.
Alright. We're so damn close.
Welcome back.
I can feel it. Tunnel.
Yes.
Get out. Ah, damn it. So many Pokemon in the way. Get out! What are you doing? And here's another one. Okay, okay. Pikachu, get over here. No, no, Pikachu, Pikachu, get over here. Get over here. Loot. Okay, what was a legendary Pokemon? I don't think that's a sign, but it's pretty good. I guess. Oh wait, there it is. What? No, wait, that's not it. That's just a weird texture. Damn it. Okay, what is happening here? Pikachu? Oh wait. Pikachu? Pikachu? What about... that's Ghastly and Haunter. Those are just Pokemon. Oh, they are activated now. Wait, hold on. That's interesting. I didn't do anything here, and they're, like, turned on. What the hell? That's it. Oh my god, it was this thing all along. I just didn't recognize it. My god. They got me. Now we're all done. How about it? We're so close. I was thinking, here's gonna be a short stream. Maybe 2 hours? We're reaching 4 hours, aren't we? I thought I'd never do it. I thought that's not me. That's not how long I stream. See, here's the orb. They just turn into those things. It might actually be better to use when, like, using the electricity, right? Maybe this. Pokemon snapped. Oak.
Yes.
Satisfied? Game? Finished?
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
Okay, now what? In fact, I'll save here, actually. I have not saved since I started streaming, I just realized. So it might be a good idea. Oak, Professor. What do the actual professors do, though?
Welcome back.
Yeah? You got something to say? Yeah? Rainbow Cloud. We're so damn close. Rainbow Cloud. Come on. Poked. My god. It's full of stars. Wow. And I loved this as a kid, actually. But I remember it was a tough one. I feel like this is the course that I remember the most. I feel like I played this so much. It really is just a Rainbow Road. Because this is different. This has like a whole minigame to it. You have to beat down Mew. Yeah, hello Mew. Is that it? Oh! Where'd you go? Mew? Yep. I thought maybe I'd broken it. Maybe not. Mm-hmm. Getcha. Damn it. This is so messed up. Mon poked. Damn it. God, I think I have more time. I keep miscalculating this. There we go. There we go. Got ya. I don't think... No, it does nothing. I did like Mew a lot as a kid. I mean, I've talked about that before, just the fact that I was one of the few kids who had Mew, and that made me cool and epic. I looked back, that would have been a good photo. Other kids did not have Mew, and if they did not get that legally. What if I... No, he doesn't care. I never got Mew. Understandable. It was very difficult. It was never even supposed to be in the game. Like, it was literally one guy who worked on Pokemon who was like, I'm gonna put a secret Pokemon in there. And then later he told everyone, yeah, I put a secret Pokemon in the game. And they were like, you did what? Because you can see that in all the marketing of Pokemon. Like 150 Pokemon to see and whatnot. They did not account for 151. Yeah. And then when they knew that, they were like, oh, we can turn this into like a whole... No, he didn't ask for it, he just did it.
Yes.
He wanted it to be a secret. And then when people learned, they were like, okay, we're turning this into like a marketing thing. You can get like a rare Mew if you go to this like Pokemon event.
Wonderful.
So it wasn't really supposed to be like intentional. I think
Welcome back.
that counts as having beaten the game, right? Yep. Very memorable pick. No problem. Thank you, Machi. This is all because of your hard work. It was so nice of you. You're too kind. Bye for now, but I'll see you later, Machi.
See you.
Me too, man. I'm not coming back here. Oh, I bet there's even credits. How about that? Jack and Beans? Thanks for the game. I did it. It is a really good, satisfying level. I like that level even today. I kind of just want to replay it. And as a kid, I would just replay Mew over that one course. I did it. Have you guys ever seen people react to, like, Japanese people in the Olympics? Twitter would be like, what the hell? Japanese people have anime names. Yeah, they do, man. You're gonna be shocked when you find out why. Hikaru Jinguji. That's a weird name. I've never seen that before. There was a real... Do you guys know that was like a really weird sentiment early on in game development? Where companies did not want to credit anyone who worked on the game? It also led to like a lot of really interesting stuff where people would sneak in credit somehow. Like, how can we get our name in the game without like the head knowing? So they would make like a secret level. Yeah, and like a lot of people were like screwed over because of that, because they were like never credited. Like wasn't it the case with like a lot of like the Street Fighter composers were just never credited? Yeah, I think they wanted to avoid that, and they wanted to like, I don't know, maybe they were really worried about copyright and stuff like that. Alright. It was not as short as I remembered the game, but I think maybe now, in retrospect, maybe that was just me playing on my sister's save file and having everything unlocked and being like, haha, Mew, and like not wanting to make my own save because I couldn't figure it out. Maybe that was it. I just could not figure out how to do certain things. I mean, I could not read English, so how was I supposed to know I had to like get the signs and whatnot? My god. Yeah, I like that even today. Let's raid someone, because I think This stream was not supposed to go on for that long. But thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for watching. I was hoping I could do it. I did it. Hell yeah. Where are we gonna raid? I'm open to, like, suggestions. Hi, Hoshinotemi. Hi, I'm ending stream right now, by the way, just so you know. Hello, hello. What if we raided... Krungo Kong? I don't know this person, Krungo Kong. But he seems like a cool guy. But thank you, Hoshi. Thank you, everyone. And let's raid Krungo Kong. I have no clue. I've only watched a little bit of him, but I like him. Drink water. I was worried that would be a model change. So let's raid before that happens. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.